Greetings everyone! In this episode of Sanity at Sea, Sanity and her crew leave the island of Koh Muk and head out on a 5-day, 4-night passage southwest across the Gulf of Thailand through the large oil and gas fields toward Malaysian waters. On our journey, we encounter converging cargo ships, encroaching squalls, and a host of other challenges that test our abilities as we sail toward the island of Tioman, Malaysia.
Alright, so we headed out from Koh Muk in Thailand, and we're heading now down toward Malaysia, the first of about 3 or 4 day passage depending on wind. We've got a whopping 6 knots of true wind right now on the beam, so just aft of the beam. Yeah, so we've got the engines going because we've got a bunch of fishing boats in our way, and we're going to have some maneuverability. So I have a little engine running right now just to try and keep things opened up here, and the sails are looking good. We've got one reef in the main, we've got the screecher out, and we're hoping for just a little bit more wind so that we can turn off these engines and sail partway down here. That's it. I love this big window. Let's see the whole main. So one advantage of having the carbon fiber helms that don't have the little extra spokes here and here is that I can reach through and I can grab my coffee without hitting the spokes.
Looking over at Cambodia and all the fishermen out there.
We were able to get the sails up quite early on that first morning as we had a decent amount of wind. We even tried putting the screecher up briefly, but the wind built to the point where we had to try and take it down. Having to go forward and untangle the lazy sheet on our screecher is just part of the learning curve on this new boat.
How's that?
Like more. Yeah, more. Okay, now loosen me. Give me a little bit. Give me some now.
Well, we're on our way and we are flying.
Working on that comfort thing and all that. Finding that balance between comfort and speed often requires reducing sail or changing course slightly. This is going to be uncomfortable until we get around this. Okay? 17 apparent.
more than you think it's going to be, right? I thought, we're going to have a little wind out there, maybe 9 knots. Yeah, 22 knots of wind, but look at that. Pretty comfortable going downwind.
And just as quickly as the wind picked up, it died again.
How are you doing?
Good. Like to be sailing and not motoring tonight, but looks like we might be motoring through the night. We'll see. A little update. It's after dark, obviously. It's a little after 7 o'clock at night. We just finished dinner and noticed that there were 3 big cargo ships on AIS that were all converging on our little boat out here at the same time, and they were going to come too close. So we made a little move to try and let our intentions be known, and they didn't budge, and made another little move and they still didn't budge. And then our buddy boat Namaka called one of them up and said, you know, hey, you're pinching us here. We're getting squeezed in between all you guys. And they said, we have no intention of changing course. So we bailed. We went like 180 degrees, bailed out of the way, and they all passed within 2 miles of us, moving at about 18 knots. And looks like, well, 2 of them are past us now, it looks like, and one of them's still coming, but he's not going to come near us either. So, yeah, we had to do a little maneuver there, and at first we thought, well, let's just like turn down our engines and just stop, you know, in the water and wait till they pass. Well, now they're really all like, all 3 of them are like coming from different directions, and they're all converging on us. So no, we had to bail. We had to turn up the engines and exit. We had to exit left and get out of the way, and they passed safely by at that point, but we're not even in the Malacca Straits yet. It's just weird that the only 3 boats that we see out here in the middle of nowhere are all converging on our one little spot. So that was the excitement for the night. Hopefully it'll be a boring night after this.
So it's our first overnight passage on Sanity. We left Koh Muk, which is the Koh Chang Islands in Thailand. It's like the last island group before Cambodia. So we left that there this morning and had a really fun, almost sporty sail for a while, and then it kind of died out. We had to put the motors on. Since then, we've just been motoring, and pretty uneventful and very lovely. Actually, at some point today, we just were having a champagne sailing. It was amazing before we had to motor, and yeah, it's all good.
Hey, so we just did our first overnight on the boat. We had to motor all night because there was a lot of cargo ships in the area and pretty light winds. The winds did finally pick up that we could have sailed if there weren't so many cargo ships to dodge. So we just kept the motors on until daylight, and then got out of the cargo ships and then started sailing. Put up some sails and we started sailing. So yeah.
So we're day 3 of our passage to Tioman, and yeah, it's been very pleasant. The seas have been really great. What do you have there, Cam?
Look at a little bird.
It just landed on you.
Yeah, he's a little confused, like freaked sure what to do, or maybe he's just comfortable sitting on the trailer.
Along with some squalls in the background. I believe they're going away from us.
We have another visitor, a different one this time. Hanging out with us.
With birds in my hair. They land on me.
They love your hair.
I know. Poop on my hair.
Well, hopefully not, because he wants to make a nest there.
Let's make its home here.
Lay eggs.
It's really quite a nice decoration on top of your head.
We weren't sure why these little birds wanted to hang out on our boat, but we enjoyed their company. So, yeah, this is the start of day 4. I think so. Yeah. So we're making our way slowly down the coast of Malaysia now. We've made it across from Thailand through the gas and oil fields. And we are making our way through debris in the water, which I'm gonna miss that one. We're making our way through fishing boats, commercial ships, a whole line of squalls, which we're gonna sneak by, and there's almost no wind, so we're motoring. There's 4 knots of wind coming right on the nose, so we're motoring our way down the coast, and we're trying to make it to Tioman Island by tomorrow evening, by dark tomorrow. So kind of had to step it up a bit with our buddy boat Namaka, and both boats are now trying to speed toward Tioman, and hopefully we have enough fuel. I think we have plenty of fuel. I think we'll get there just fine. We sailed for 23 hours before the wind just died at about 2 a.m., almost 3 a.m. So about 2 a.m. we finally fired up the motors, and a motor started moving again. But yeah, we had a good sail for 23 hours. That was pretty good. I'd like to do that again today, but it doesn't look like we're going to get the wind. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at.
How's the sea?
The seas are nice and calm now, probably a meter or less. Yesterday they were definitely plenty of 3-meter seas, but the boat handled it well. The boat did really well.
A few hours later.
As you can see on the radar, this little storm wrapped around us. We're right in the middle of it, and we really don't have any way out other than to just go through it.
That's the way you get the apparent wind to drop. You put another reef in.
So last night we had some kind of little gnats that came in to the boat. Just congregated around this strobing blue light up here. It's on our USB port. So we're gonna vacuum them up now this morning. Everywhere. And on the morning of day 5, we spotted the island of Tioman, Malaysia.
right, we're entering Malaysia here, the island of Tioman, pretty quick, so we're putting up the Q flag until we get checked in.
The Q flag is a yellow flag that just indicates to the harbor master that you have not yet checked into the country. Digital arrival cards are being prepared as we are entering the island of Tioman, Malaysia. Once we got settled, we went into town to find the harbor master, the immigration office, and the customs office so that we could check into the country.
Need their own passport clearance in and clearance out, as do we with immigration and our passports. And they're all separate offices.
Oh, so you're saying that our boat...
So, yeah, immigration is just for personal and passport clearance in and out of the country, or forwarding and transit. And the boat clearance is taken care of by customs and harbor master. And that's like a whole nother process in and out of every port, whether you're in the same country or not, in Malaysia.
Wow.
And the following day, we had to walk down the same street and repeat the same process again.
What you got?
All right, so we're walking through this little place in Tioman Island again. Back and forth we go now to harbor master, customs, and then immigration to check out of the country. So we'll spend another half a day trying to check out, and then we'll get the boats back out on anchorage so we can leave early in the morning. That's what we're doing right now.
There's the wild goats. There's our friendly neighborhood goats. Oh, she's got, one got a loose. Look at that. It has its...
Still has its balls.
Yeah, that's why he's hanging out with her.
In heat. I bet you the brown one's in heat.
Look at those balls.
He's getting a little pre-mating snack.
Yes, a mating snack.
He needs it.
Dude, you are the goat.
How many times have we walked this road, you guys?
Oh, like 20?
Many in the last 2 days.
I remember this crack. That's how many times we've walked this road.
You won't even you don't even have to look down now to step it.
Honey, we don't really have to look like that.
Today,
We spotted an old sign with a red arrow pointing down a dirt road, and since we were tired and hungry, we decided to explore and see if there was some food down there. We did find this nice little group of cabins with an attached restaurant, and we stopped and had a very lovely lunch next to the beach. So we were told to come back like every day. We were told to come back to immigration at a different time. So we went and got lunch. Nice lunch on the beach. And then we came back to immigration at 2 when they told us to be here. And the guard that told us 2 o'clock is gone, and a different guard is in the guard shack saying, no, it's going to be 2:45.
3 is
or 2:55 or 3 or something, yeah. So it's a little frustrating, but apparently it's Friday, and in the Muslim countries, they have different hours because they have prayer time that they have to do in the middle of the day. So we are here waiting at immigration until they open so that we can go back to the customs office that's on the other side of town and talk to that person and go through customs so that we can get clearance to leave in the morning. And we still have to get our boats out of the marina and to the anchorage before dark. So yeah, We're just chilling out here in the shade, trying to stay cool and wait for clearance to leave Tioman. That's the story.
All right, we have just got through customs both and immigration, both checking in and checking out. We had to spend all day yesterday checking in. Today we spent all day checking out. What do you say, Steve?
I'm telling you, give yourself time. Time is not precious here. So prepared to spend a day in and a day out. They're super nice when they actually get to it, but
super nice. And you got to ride on a little motor scooter out of here.
I had to take the motorbike with the customs guy to one office so he could do the paperwork, and then take me back to the other office so he could make copies.
And then
back
walk
to
back
here.
here.
And I had to
Yeah.
walk back here. Yeah. Okay.
So it's back down the same road, back toward the boats. But on the way we stopped at a little tienda and picked up some fresh veggies and some needed supplies before getting back to put our boats at anchor and get ready to leave the next morning.
All right.
And this was the time we finally had to say goodbye to our friends Bob and Kim. We were so thankful that they were able to join us on this part of our journey, and we wish them well in their further adventures. We get our boats off the fuel dock and back out into the anchorage, where we prepare them for the following morning as we continue our journey. Hey everyone, thanks so much. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up if you like. Also leave your comments below and let us know how we're doing. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless.